Sage Forsaken here, and today we're looking at Krepitus. Krepitus? Anyway, final factions, Kharn enemy Krepitus, basically is a bounty hunter working with Diabol. He's trying to track down Torn in his bio. He does have blade arms like Torn, so they could be fighting with those blade arms, I assume. He has a accessory companion in the fact that Flea, unlike the diver who did not get his octopus companion, they did give us Flea in this pack, though maybe the octopus will come with an accessory pack or some sort of diving gear for later. Anyway, as you can see here, you can see the back of the figure is not very painted. He does have all of his gauntlets and jewelry and stuff painted. He has dreads, which is interesting. I haven't seen other Kharn with hair. However, maybe the queen will have hair. We don't know. Though, it's kind of interesting. They've kind of made him like similar to a predator in some of his abilities and stuff. So that's kind of interesting. So he's definitely a good figure to get. Though, unlike some of the other figures, I don't see myself buying a lot of this figure. Only because he's not an army builder. And once you have one, do you really need a bunch more? I like here he is next to Diabol. So he sizes very well. He's actually pretty tall. Diabol is supposed to be pretty towering, but they kind of made him a stocky figure in my opinion. I really feel like they could have went up a little bit on the scale on Diabol. Anyway, you also get Flea here, so let's get a look at that. I did spend 20 minutes looking for mine when he fell on the floor. So obviously, be careful when you're opening the package. That's all I can say there. I actually think Flea could look like a gauntlet if you, cut off some of the bits on him. If you wanted to use them to make armor bits for one of your figures. Though, of course, you might have, Krepitus after you forever if you do that. He does sit on the gold armor shoulder piece. Which means that essentially he kind of just sits up there, and if you have the arm in the normal position, that's fine, but he doesn't really peg in like some of the other accessories peg into the other figures. I guess they didn't want to make it too obvious how he attached, so essentially they just kind of made this shape that he can sit on, and he sits on it pretty well. Like, I didn't have problems unless I was like really moving around. But he can't really turn that arm or move that arm and fight with that arm with that companion on there. It just wouldn't work. And as always, like, comment, and subscribe, and pour on the plastic if you want to see more of these videos.